Hi, this is Yvonne McNary, and I'm here with Dr. Brian Wentz today of Bluegrass Chiro. And we're going to be celebrating a little bit about Founders Day for chiropractors. And he's going to give us a little background and let us know what all we're missing. If you're one of those people out there who's never been to a chiropractor, you're going to definitely find out what you're missing. How are you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Give us a little background on chiropractors.
Well, chiropractic, kind of as we know it today, started about 1895 by Dr. D.D. Palmer out in Davenport, Iowa. He actually, it's an interesting story. He had a janitor working in his building that was bent over mopping. Noticed he felt like a pop click noise in his back and actually lost his hearing shortly after that. So Dr. Palmer started talking with him. His name is Harvey Lillard, and convinced Harvey to let him just kind of test him out, work on him, and then actually did what we consider the first chiropractic adjustment in 1895. And shortly after that adjustment, Harvey actually regained his hearing.
Wow.
So the first chiropractic adjustment wasn't for the traditional back pain that we think of. It was actually, believe it or not, for hearing loss.
Wow, it just goes to show, huh?
You never know.
You never know, yeah. What are some of the things, some of the ailments that people come in and talk to you about?
I mean, by and large, most people think chiropractic is like back pain, neck pain. That's probably the most thing. That's kind of the bread and butter of chiropractic. You know, back pain, neck pain. Also see a lot of people with headaches, like migraine headaches, tension headaches. Also get a lot of the like leg pain, arm pain, that traveling pain. A lot of times you get a pinch in the neck. It can actually cause pain down the arms, or low back cause leg pain too.
Okay. Now I know that you offer services that some people say, I heard something crack when they do that. What are we experiencing when we get that? We get that sound?
Yeah, I mean, think of a 2-liter soda. When you first open that 2-liter for the first time, there's that little noise. It's because of that quick change in pressure. So when chiropractors adjust the spine, so we call it an adjustment. When you adjust the spine, it actually has a quick change in pressure of the joints, which causes a little bit of a fluid release. So the little pop noise is not from the bones like grinding against each other. It's actually that little air pocket release in the joints.
Okay. So that's true. It is gases. A little bit gases
sure is.
Being released. Okay, I've heard that before, but then people say, "Oh no, that couldn't be it. It was really popping there for a while." But that's good to know.
Yeah,
that's excellent. Who is eligible for chiropractic services? Is there a certain age that our viewers need to be before they can come in?
I mean, honestly, the oldest person I've worked on was 99. The youngest one was 2 days old. Believe it or not. The average, I would say, probably in the 20 to 50-year-old range. People will start caring more about their health as they get a little older. When we're young, we think we can conquer the world, so we kind of ignore things. So I say the most people about the age, 20 to 50, but really chiropractic can help on just about any age. Just depends on what's going on. Okay.
And I know that you probably see athletes.
Oh, absolutely.
People who are runners or playing baseball or whatever else. What are some of the things you can do for them?
Again, sports injuries. At another practice I worked at, I worked a lot with the schools, with like football team, baseball team, basketball teams, just because athletes are, they want to always get to that next level. They want to be in there, make sure they're top shape. So if your spine is kind of rotated or twisted, it's going to irritate nerves, going to irritate muscles, going to slow you down. So pretty much with athletes, we just check out the spine, make sure their joints, their shoulders, knees, everything is moving the way it should be so they can work to their optimum. Okay.
Now we've got, like I said, we've got people out there who need chiropractic care. For those people who are sitting on the fence thinking about it, what would you tell them to get them motivated to come on in?
It's one of those things, your health is probably the biggest thing that you have. And if you keep neglecting it over time, it's going to be harder to get healthier again. So one of the things, the longer you wait, the more those muscles get tight, or the more you get some of the degenerative stuff. So it's one of those things, I mean, chiropractors typically don't hurt people. It's a very easy treatment. We're very, like I said, very easy with what we do. It's one of those things, I tell people, give it a visit or two, try it, and you'll know pretty quick if it's helping or not.
Okay. All right. Well, so what are some types of equipment that you use?
We have, like this is the what we call the adjusting table. It's very simple. There's different ways. Gosh, you go to 100 different chiropractors, you'll get 100 different ways of doing things. So this is the table I use. It has what's called it's a drop table, which means the little pieces can pop up and down depending on how I'm going to adjust the people. Sometimes you lay people on their side to adjust them. Sometimes you lay them on their back. We also have in the office like electric muscle stimulation. People think like Tenjimid, but it's the more powerful. It's once it plugs into the wall. It helps with decreased muscle tension, inflammation, and pain. We also have the massage bed,
Yeah.
People tend to fall asleep on those.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that sounds inviting.
Yeah.
Okay. So all types of things.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
And we help people, a lot of people do, what kind of exercises, stretches we do. We don't do a lot in the office, but I show people a lot of stretches they can do, more help them at home to kind of speed up the healing process.
Okay. I know a lot of people too have insurance coverage that will cover this, but they probably don't even know it.
Yeah, majority of insurances cover it. It just depends on what the policy is, because there's so many different policies. And our secretary Jill here, she calls on all the insurances to verify what coverage you have, so you know up front. Is it a $20 copay? Is it deductible? Those kind of things. But most insurances cover it to some degree.
Okay. Before we close here, give us a little bit of your philosophy on chiropractic services.
Again, I didn't grow up with chiropractic. I actually came into it probably about 20 years ago, and it was mainly because with headaches. My girlfriend, who is now my wife, used to have a lot of migraines, and it helped her tremendously. And then my mother-in-law got relief from migraine headaches too. So with me, I'm just trying to help people of all ages to feel better, just to improve their life so they can, again, your health is one of the most important things you have. And if you're always hurting, you can't enjoy life. You can't play with your grandkids, you can't play with your kids, you can't go out and have vacation, have fun. So my goal is just to get people from a point of I don't feel good to hey, I can get out and move. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. I like that. Listen, tell us where you're located.
We're here at 308 North Depot Street. A lot of people know about the Papa John's. Just kind of turn north of Papa John's, so right here. It's a brand new building. We used to be on the corner right there, and we just moved back in middle of July, about 20 yards behind that, into this brand new building.
Okay. And your telephone number?
It is, I have to look. It's 270-692-2652.
Okay, and what are your hours of operation?
We're here Monday through Friday from 8 to 5.
Fantastic. Well, listen, thank you so much for talking to us today
you're
and for
welcome.
helping us to celebrate Chiropractic Month. If you have any problems with the body, come out and talk to Dr. Winston. He'll help you out. Again, this is Yvonne McNary with Central Kentucky Television. Thank you.